This is what the old shelter looked like. Dick's Dome. Got a little parts of the outside, the doors, I guess, in here. And you got water stream over here. So I'm gonna get my water from over here. There's the fridge. We have pizzas and ice cream. Oops. Lots of soda pops. Kitchen. Two stoves. Morning. Bunks here.
Last time I did it with the
Six bunks in the back.
high toppers. Best decision I made. But I came down, but not down here, but up north.
Is that the
Okay. Little entryway, like a mudroom. Get the shoe dryer over there, much needed. Everybody used that yesterday. Back door, which was blocked by the trees yesterday morning. Did a good job of cutting it out. Okay, 9:40 in the morning on Wednesday the 23rd, and I'm just getting going because I had to wait for the upload to finish. I showed you the bunk rooms, and when I first got here 2 days ago, it was like 6 p.m. and $25 for a night here. A little on the steep side, but not for the US. And for $10 more, you get your laundry, a medium-sized pizza, which I showed you in the fridge, pint of ice cream, and a soda pop. Really not a bad deal. And in that first section of the hallway, one girl came in later and stayed there, and two girls were in the right-hand corner in the main room, and they were already there. And I took the bed close to the door on the left-hand side. The following morning, the three girls left. I was by myself. It was only an hour or two later, somebody came in, and next thing you know, 2, 3 more came in, and then a few more came in, and finally we had a full house. It was raining all morning. The clouds were down real low. You couldn't see very far, so I decided to just, stay here for the day. And the shoe dryer that I showed you in that little room, mud room, that thing came in so handy. Everybody came in with wet shoes. I hadn't seen that the day before, but the guy had pointed it out in the morning. I said something about my shoes still being soaked and didn't want to go out hiking in soaked shoes. And he said, "Oh man, this is a shoe dryer." I said, "Oh man, that was great." So I got my shoes dried before everybody else came in. And that was a real godsend right there. So that about catches you up, and I'm gonna get on the trail. Got 10 miles to do. I hope I do okay. This is a pretty neat hostel. The area, you know, people come in and hike around here and just chill out, have a good time. And for a bit of a view off of these rocks, it's not much. I'm not gonna take my time to go down there. All right, I'm gonna follow the white blazes. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be going up, down, or sideways today. Didn't look at the profile. Right now I'm starting off going downhill. So ain't bad, but of course that means there'll be some uphill. You can see a lot of little, well, I'm not right here at this point, but some branches and stuff on the ground from the heavy storm 2 days ago. Yesterday it just rained till a little afternoon time, but that wind and lightning did some damage. Going downhill for a little bit. Gonna go across a stream, and then it's a bit of an uphill going up the other side. And then down and up again. I think down and up again until I get to the campsite. But tonight it'll be 10 miles. Forgot to mention that the first night at the Bears Den hostel, there were also some bike packers. There's about 8 of them. I think 2 different families, what it was. But they're riding bicycles, making some kind of little journey. I forget what they said, but but they camped out in the tenting area. Last night the hostel was full, and somebody came in to use our restroom a couple times, so I know there was somebody tenting out there. I don't know how many people. This morning I saw, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that weren't sleeping down with us, so I don't know how many were out there. But today, no rain in the forecast. Partly cloudy, although the sky looks really nice right now. And it's supposed to be even nicer tomorrow or the next day. And I think it's the next day I arrive at the next hostel, or maybe the day after that. But at any rate, I'm doing fine on food. Yesterday I ate one of my food bars for lunch. Could have gone down to this brewery. A couple of guys went down there, but I didn't feel like walking a little bit more than half a mile, and so I just stayed in. Had pizza 2 nights in a row, using their pizza deal thing, or hiker deal, what they call it. That was good. Got a good decent night's sleep. Bunks are comfy, wider than usual bunks, so it was good. Sometimes I wonder about this trailblazing. See over there? Just a bunch of shrubs and stuff, no rocks, a couple maybe. Same thing over there. Got a few rocks, but they got us walking on all these rocks over here. I think they do it on purpose. I think they take all the rocks from the sides, bring them in here, make the hikers walk on that, give them a little struggle or whatever. I don't know what the deal is, but makes it hard on the feet. And sometimes it's just a total mess. See again? There's some rocks, but you could easily cut a trail through there. Instead, it's rock after rock after rock. Same thing on the other side. It's open space. Yeah, maybe they put all the rocks out here just so we don't ruin the trail. Yeah, that might be a reason. sort of continues over there. Looks like maybe a couple of people tried to go that way, but they finally they put a white blaze over on this one. Beginning of this trail this morning, we're doing very well on the white blaze part. But see, you're doing much better lately. And across that stream I told you about. Bunch of boulders placed across there. Big stream. Might even be fish in this one. Walk across the water. Just don't fall in. Pool's not quite deep enough for swimming in. I don't see any fishies. Okay, on we go. I'll take a break over here. Working my way up this hill for a while. And more to go. But I think I'm gonna take a break right here. Just came off the trail looking at these tent sites. There's a little tent spot down there that I just went by. And then I found this bigger one. Not room for any real big tents in here. But huge fire ring. And even a view. Really can't see anything, but at least you can see across this little valley. Hills on the other side. Imagine I'll be going down there somewhere and then up again on the other side. And probably one or two more of these before I get to the camp area for tonight. But, there are nice little tent sites along the way. This is the trail. I just came up that way, and I'll be going back that way. So, on we go. Downhill now. I've been showing you a lot of these, but we're gonna just go over to this area, and that's another little tent site. We put a little tent back there, a bigger tent over here. Not a bad place to spend the night. I wouldn't want a tent down there. Probably get water in there. But looks like a path to go to the bathroom. There's I don't want to say a lot of these, but you know, there are spots like this, like all over the trail. So if you don't want to stay in the regular campsite, shelter area, you just pick one of these things. The only problem is they're most of the time not near water. So if you're going to need water for the night, you need to carry it in. That can be a real hassle. Decent stream, and it keeps going up and up and up. I don't know if you can see through the leaves and everything, but there's a little bit of a waterfall up there. Looks like a couple girls up there, so I'm not going to go up there. Hoping to get some clean water from up there, but you know, there's people further down, so I'm not going to bother. Sign coming up. I'll check that out. Only 1,000 miles to go to get to the end of the trail in Georgia. Then I'll turn around, go up to Maine, come back down. Whee! Oh, I guess they had something up here at one time. Not there now. There's a road right down there. Can you see it? Some cars parked. Don't see anybody doing trail magic. More cars parked further down. But the trail continues this way. Nobody's got anything for me. Too bad. So sad. This nice jumble of rocks. It is fun. Oh my. I'm glad there's no snakes around here, at least none that I've seen. Oop, better way. I heard for the last hour a lot of choppers. It's like one after another almost. A couple of planes, and I just heard some big old vehicle coming down the road. I think it's some kind of military unit on maneuvers. So, how you doing?
How's it going?
Come on.
You got
All right.
Yeah, you got it.
I got you.
Cool. See you around.
Take it easy. Some of it's easy walking, some of it's not so easy. Okay, I think I'll be going down to the stream now. Down this part of the trail, it could have been done a little bit better. You know, Virginia says, Virginia's for lovers. I think the Virginia people who made this trail are a bunch of haters. I don't think they like people from outside Virginia coming down here walking this trail, and this is the longest section of the AT running through Virginia. Because they've made it a lot harder than it needs to be. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of it goes, but so far, I'm not pleased with these guys. All right. Back on my way. Happy trails, everybody.
You as well, man. Howdy.
Hi.
Nice, hi.
Everybody else is filling up their water down there. There's a road coming down here, going right down to the water, or right out through it actually. I can see I'm up pretty high. And every time I think the trail's gonna end pretty soon, it goes up some more. Now, gotta end sometime, boy. It's been a long way up. And ain't over yet. Still going up. Up. And trail's going down. Somebody decided to camp over here to my right. Hey, how you doing? Not a bad spot to camp, but a little far from water.
Yeah, I had to pump it up, but...
Yeah. I got one more hill to get the Rod Hollow, right?
Yep.
Oh well.
It's right there.
Have a good night. Here we go down my last hill. Just climbed up a big one. This one shouldn't be too bad. And then it's just a little bit uphill to get into the shelter area. Find myself a nice tent site and have a lovely evening. Okay. Shutting off so I don't trip over all these dang rocks. So So that's the jerk I have to thank for this, huh? Well, that wasn't as bad as or as long as I thought. I thought the roller coaster was a lot longer than that. I'm actually exiting the roller coaster. I started at the other end. So glad to be done with that. Like I said before, I think these guys did it on purpose to put loads of rocks out there in the trail. I mean, you look around the woods here, there aren't that many rocks. They took them all, put them all on the trail. My feet are killing me. Too much farther to go. Fisher's Hill Loop Trail. That's not where I'm going. I'm going this way. There's a white blaze over there. Okay, I'll save battery. I'm here. Hallelujah. Okie dokie. Oops. Somebody left that stuff right there. This is a side trail, so it has a blue blaze. There we go.
Got a bug following you?
Ah, and horse flies, I hate them.
Oh God, no, no horse flies.
Oh.
Hi.
Tent sites.
There's one back there.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't want the wooden platform. I'd rather have just
You
a.
gotta find something else. You gotta find it.
There's a trail right there that kind of goes that way. There might be something back there. Further down towards the water, there's like
What's that way? Is that where the privy is?
that way's the privy, but there's like a trail that way.
I just come up that one.
No, there's like a trail to the left.
There's one that goes off to the right back there.
Yeah. So then so if you go back down off to the right, there's a bunch of like it's flat.
Okay, sounds good to me. Well, this little trail down here, I don't know where that goes. Right there. Yeah, I got this camp spot right there. And I think I'm going to put my tent right there. And an update on my hand. See it? Looks like it's doing pretty good. I don't want to pull it open, but it's healing up. All right, I think that's it for tonight. It's 6:30, and all right, just thirsty and not hungry again. So, good night, folks.